What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Today we're going to be doing what we can of the Jupiter deck power play for Dance Hall, our Net Wraith. My power play is ready and waiting. You just got to get somebody a promotion. Well, we can do that. We got new and cool decks in line, and just got to make sure Lalupa, can save the day, basically. So we're going to basically be doing a bunch of sort of disruption here to get high-level Jupiter decks. That'll be fun. Gonna do a bunch of disruption and let her contact be the one who saves the day by making a very particular kind of disruption here. So up first is, I think we have to start the dialogue. That's right. So we go here. We say, okay, that's nice. You've created it for us. We have a very short window for doing everything. And we're going to say, okay, the Midas is calling. It's time to do some damage. So the buttoned up Havoc is first. That's going to be right here, due in only 2 days. Being that it's a CPU spike, almost certainly, this will give us several turns to do it. This shouldn't be a very big deal. Here's Katana. She's got a level 4 deck. She'll be decently good to go. Has her hacking drugs here as well. In fact, before I forget, because I'm probably going to forget, I'm going to save this loadout. Wait, did I do the... Oh, sorry. Save. There we go. Just because it has the drugs attached and whatnot. Good enough here. Alright, so Katana's going to go do some hacking. We shouldn't need any special leverage. It should be no problem. Tension at the Jupiter Cyberdeck division's at an all-time high. Don't worry, we got this. 5 turns is plenty of time for a high-level Wire Ghost. Here is our layout. I've been on this before. I'm going to try to remember to do everything correctly. So we load Decoy. Then we have room to load Cloak. Then we can deck bending. Then we can load the rest. Then we can generate tokens. There we go. That'll be opening salvo pretty much every time. One active and several traps here seems pretty handleable. I kind of want to start here, actually. AP is going to be kind of annoying to lose out on. This is very, very little. I'm going to start with a Trap Keeper. Actually, I'm going to start with this. Let's see. If you use a program, steals 10 AP, that's not as bad as losing 12. I have enough deck shield, I'm not too worried about this. Should be a 4th trap. There is. If you load a program, get skipped. I'm still going to save Trapkeeper for another point in time. Take this download, go here. There is no actives here, so I think we can safely just go for the traps and deal with it. I think he's going to have max 3 ice per node. I could, of course, be wrong, but let's hit a single Trapkeeper to generate a token. 2 reactions skipped, it says. Then there's a second trap here. I'm just going to hit Trapkeeper again, because whatever. No trap captured in data warehouse. Okay, so it was lying. Got it. Or, like, it just guaranteed. Actually, no, I wonder. This might count every time there's a passive ice, or it might count every ice in the node. I'm not sure which. But we did waste some Trapkeeper, just too bad. Gonna have a trap here as well. At least one. Let's scan and figure it out. Load a program, download a file. Just gonna kill them normally. I'm low on AP as it is, so kind of whatever here. Let's drop you. Let's scan. There is a trap, unsurprisingly. If you exit, steal. Okay. Good enough for now. Take the downs next turn. No big deal. We're doing okay enough. So that is first turn done. These are all down. Take these. Load this. I believe 9 tokens is not enough to feel comfortable pin dropping. But I'm going to do it anyway, only because I have nowhere else to really go. Yeah, and you can see this thing doesn't even get killed. We managed to destroy all the ice here. That's good. I'm going to unlink that. And then try to pin drop more. Also, we know where the CPU is now. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to unlink to generate more tokens. Now I have enough to kill whatever I hit. If you download Relocate, I am tempted to Trapkeeper, but I'll wait, to be honest. Okay, I've got enough going on that I can go for one more pin drop. Oh, we lucked out, hit the CPU. That's kind of nice. Got a load scan. Mission complete. And we can still do whatever we want up until that point in time. I'm going to go for some Phantom Slides as much as I can. I will knock this down normally. This seems relatively chill overall. We scan and we hit if you download. Okay. And then, in order to not deal with this and not deal with that, I'm going to Phantom Slide. I have several charges as it is. This is worth phantom slotting with 3 active ice on it. This looks more reasonable, all considered. This node is skippable. This one actually blocks access, so we start here. We need more active ice disruption. I might just unlink it, or it might just not be very scary. It's not scary. So I'm going to block tally, then AP, then load this, and connection health is not a real concern for a wire ghost who's not skipjacking. There's 1 trap, 1 active there. There's an unlinked ice there as well. I might phantom slide that. Might phantom slide this. There's at least 3 active here based on... No, yeah, I think. Hard to say. It's floating out about the right amount to be 1. I'm not certain. Might still phantom slide it. This one has 4 ice for sure, though. Either way, let's go here. Clean stuff up. If you use a program, steal AP. Damage to deck, not a big deal. I have some deck shield. Download blocks. We can see what's up there. I've got enough stuff to keep playing. Damage deck on any action. Trap, there's only 1. If you load a program, I just won't do that. Then I'll go here. Try to find somewhere with 1 per action. Sadly, don't have it. Is what it is. Okay, I'm going to walk here. I'm going to Deception you. I can't scan. It costs 1 AP still. That's fine. I've already used programs, so I'm going to hit that as well because I can. Doesn't change a single thing, to be honest. It's 0 AP no matter when I do it, but whatever. No traps. Okay. Load things. Sleaze you. Lose decoy. Reload decoy. I think I phantom slide you just because you're going to be annoying enough otherwise. Double active is easily unlinked. So I'm going to walk here. I'm going to unlink you. I think there's a trap. I will trap keeper. There was. That's right. Bottom middle is the default position. No second trap. That's what I assumed, but didn't know 100%. Yeah, this has 4 because of unlink. I think download nodes might only ever have 3 ice on them. No matter whether they're fortresses, which have basically plus Q tally per action. Which does lead to wanting to phantom slide fortresses, so you don't have to do as many actions destroying or disabling ice. Either way, we got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 download sets here. Very profitable. First mission went just fine. Cool beans. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and start Phase 2. These all have to be done within a day of each other. So we will start up Phase 2 right after. She's been called to the front line. The situation is developing nicely. Encryption trick ready to be planned. Decent XP against several pages of downloads. Wonderful stuff here. Good payday as well. No complaints. Encryption trick is another CPU. This one is going to be hack 3 files, so I do want leverage, as these are more difficult to deal with overall. Digital coordination feels kind of worth it here, just to upgrade everything. So let's go here. What do we have? IO and AP are nice. Ooh, 160 IO for 4 turns is certainly better. Only downside is these things cost more tokens, and I've only got 2 tokens. So I can basically get 160 IO, or I can get 150 IO and 10 AP. So I figure, let's just go here. I could efficiency grind, I don't care enough. Basically, I just got an extra token by using digital coordination. That was good enough for me. So should be decent enough. Ultra Host going to be a whole thing. Relatively big payday. But it's going to be, what, 1.5 million on net if I can get everything. And Dance Hall's generating influence, which is good. So let's go. Encryption trick. Part 2. Plenty of stuff. Let's go. Last time we got it done in only about 2 turns. So here's the design server for the new cyber deck they're making. Here's our host. Looks plenty involved. Let's give us some more IO and such. So because I have more baseline IO, I can load more programs at the start here. I can't fit the other 30, so that's enough to go deck bending. Still load data filter. Get the Spectral Dagger tokens, and then let's see. This is not worth unlinking. I want to get at least 2 tokens for my unlink. Damage to connection is not a real problem, so we'll go in this order. Let's go right instead of left. If I can skip these, that would be ideal. Damage to connection. Might as well hit it. That'll be annoying. Actually, no. I can just unlink and then pin drop around. So I'm going to go here. I'm just going to unlink everything. This doesn't matter at all. I'm just going to start hitting pin drop, and we'll see where I go. 4 ice on an SPU. Damage to connection is not a big deal. Those are mine. I'm going to go for all the pin drops first. Another SPU. No downloads, fair enough. This increases the odds that it's actually a useful... I'd land somewhere useful. Like, if I had happened to go here and then kill all the ice natively, this would have been a useless hit, right? So, we get part 3. These are all mine. And because I've also pin dropped around random locations, I get to scan from outside a lot of times. So that also reveals more about ice sometimes. So, for example, because I scanned from here and here, we see the traps. Damage to connection if you download a blueprint. We scan and find this stuff. I'm going to preserve... Well, I'm tempted to Phantom Slide this. The temptation is basically... It's going to generate some tally per action on an Ultra Host, and that can be annoying. But... I mean, this should be really docile. Yeah, this is like basically... The reason to do it is for all the tally that might exist. So I will Phantom Slide the vaults who have upgraded security, basically. So, Phantom Slide you. These are mine. I will hack you normally. Damage to connection. There shouldn't be traps. I'm willing to... I'm going to scan to be sure. Yeah, okay. So, I'm pretty confident that... And I might as well spend IO because I have it. Let's load... I'm going to load Sleaze in case I get sent around next action. I want to make sure I have the ability to deal with whatever the node is. Like, if the node is... can't load programs, can't leave, I would have to burn Phantom Slide. Whereas if it's like, here's some active ice, I can just unlink it. So, minor optimization, not a very big deal, but still exists. Okay, so that's this turn done. Turn 1 complete. Got to keep that in mind. That time can be limited. Don't want to Phantom Slide this. I'm going to Phantom Slide some other node. So I scanned this and saw nothing, which means this is CPU, right? Unless I'm really griefing, but this has to be true. So let's Phantom Slide here. CPU spikes, buys me some time. And my goal, no matter what, is to finish all the downloads up. So let's go here. No strong reason to unlink here. So I can take connection damage, no problem. I don't believe there's any more ice here. I will take that risk. There's my second download piece. Great. And then the next question is, which node is most worth blowing up? I think... Being that this is a relatively docile node, I will go for it normally. It doesn't have the swirly bits for the extra tally. There is this guy, which I have to get rid of. That's fine, though. Scan. There are many traps here. I can kill both of them. This is if you load a program, and if you exit the node. I'm just going to Trap Keeper both, just because I can, basically. I don't need the IO. I mean, in fact, I was literally at 0 IO already, but... That might have been truly incorrect, but I had no way of killing both traps. And there's a good chance... it doesn't matter. Whatever. I've got if I had disarm available already, but... Either way, it doesn't matter to me very much. It was going to be, like, no big deal. I have Unlink still, and there's only one active ice left on the entire host. You've probably got 2 traps on you. You've probably got one of everything, and then... I kind of want to end here and unlink it. I also want to Phantom Slide something random, because I might as well, right? It's sort of free real estate. So, you have the least... Let's see. You have the least actions I have to take, because I already know where your traps are. I don't need to scan anything. You've got 2 traps, I don't know about them, and they could actually be scary. Actually, yeah, if I Phantom Slide you, it kills 2 traps. I can scan to see what's in this node, and this node gets easier, and then I can deal with you at the end. I think that's slightly optimal sequencing. This has all the data on it, so I have to make sure I can end there, but I got 2 turns, so it's not a big deal. Ultimately, it doesn't matter much, don't get me wrong. These are very, very minor optimizations. I don't need to scan anymore. I know everything I need to know. These are all mine. Willing to unlink, but let me read what's going on here. If you exit... Okay, this is all pretty chill. I will leave Trap Keeper available, because why not? There's my last file. So that is mission complete. Go us. A little bit of damage. Doesn't really matter here. And then I end up not using unlink. Doesn't, again, really matter here. I don't need scan. What do we got? If you use a program and if you exit the node. Let me Trap Keeper, see what we get. Okay. We only have exit the node, which does not matter. Protection health is still fine. These are all mine, and what, in 2 turns we cleared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 downloads, and spiked a CPU, and we're pretty happy. Protection health is still fine ultimately. We still have all these charges of Q protocol. And yeah, just getting overall around 10 tokens is going to be enough. Got what we came for. I don't see anything else I'm missing. So great. That's you done for now, and off you go. Wonderful. Alright, well, part 2. It's now in Lalupa's hands to act the part of the Big Chowda. Very Boston of you. They're breaking from stress. It's going down in flames. It's time for Lalupa to get promoted. It's time for the blade between bills. We've got to kill somebody. So, good number of accounts, decent number of blueprints, good number of files. And so here we go, 24 hours, hacker and CK required. Dancehall will gain another 20 influence, so it won't take much to boost her further. Safety save, don't really need it, but I like being paranoid for whatever reason. Gold key seems nice for the second stage of loot. Poe owes us favors, thank you very much. Matrix Snoop does not have any hacking on the first part, let's not bother then. Getting rid of cameras seems decent enough. Diversion. Jupiter has moderately decent enemies. I have a good number of favors from Judge. I feel like let's go for it. So I'm going to plan. I am going to need more people. So let's empty your loadout real quick. And of course, CK must go. Katana must go. And then I'm going to bring the Vanguard, and I'm going to bring, I think, the Sniper instead of the Soldier. No strong reason why, but I just feel like doing it. Let me sort out the gear then. So highest gear level, our Soldier has to... I'll save this as the Soldier kit. And then I'll swap your loadout for blank. And then I will take you, and I will swap your loadout for the Soldier kit. Okay. Yep, this seems good enough. You've got all this full auto damage here. We are not allowed... Actually, I think I have... Yes, I do. I have these nice new barrel mods I can run. Looks like the Hexa driver is stronger. I mean, I can just do this, do the actual comparison. Yeah, it's just better purely, so this is yours. And then that's going to be true for the Cyber Knight as well then. Where I can get a slightly better mass driver. And put in the mine drill. So, great. Small upgrades there. And then you actually have a spare barrel mod now as well. You can put this on for you. And things are just that little bit stronger as a result. I think that's all reasonable. Okay, here is the team. The Knight and Wire Ghost both required. Actually, let me check real quick if I want to bother with any special leverage. I have a lot of field ops tokens as it is. I'm going to save Hype Booster for when all 3 important people are on the mission. I can inject files, which seems nice. And don't really feel like injecting cred chips and whatnot, so I can take System Malfunction, which seems kind of worthwhile. Sure, I've got a lot of spare tokens, so why not? That should be fine enough overall. Okay, it is time for the Blade Between Bills. It is time for us to do a good job. And yeah, Matrix Snoop only works in the first stage, which does not have hacking, so not very useful. This is the team. And let's go complete our power play. We're close to the Jupiter quality testing site. It's Q-gapped. It is not integral to a quantum network. It's air-gapped from the world, so you have to get close to do it. That's fine. Decent crew of enemies here. The initial goal is to get to that location, although I would love to still get a bunch of free loot. We are power level 7, and so we're generating pretty high-quality stuff. Sadly, no host on this level, so we're getting very little value from a Wire Ghost knocking things down. I still want to grab this stuff, so we're going to do that. Let's start with... And also, this box tends to be very high value, so we're going to especially try to get to that box. From what I can tell of map generation, relative box value is very directly, essentially hand-built. And the actual contents themselves are still random, but how strong it wants to be is not. Okay, I can lure all of you into the same spot, which seems pretty good. Drag it 25 meters away from me, which gives me cover to not be spotted. This should make my job really easy. I can full auto you later, and though you're kind of real, I mean, I could try to drag you out. If I throw lure somewhere like this, you will probably run all the way around up to there, and that seems kind of worth it, actually. Or if I drag you to here, you're also kind of killable. You're going to walk and get to, like, there's the thing. But I'm pretty tempted just to make you move around and see what happens. I'm down. Let's do this. I might just rewind later. I might even rewind on the first turn. In fact, I will do so. No, I'll wait till Tiny has her turn. There's a chance that she, like, slash slides or something and I have more going on. So they're all going to group up. You're going on 7. Remake goes on 2. Couple of basic grunt guards. Obviously not very powerful. I do have Security Siphon. I just don't have Skipjack. Got to keep that in mind, that I at least have Jam Kit here. You're going over that way, which was expected. That's what I wanted, was for you to be farther away from hearing me. Although it might mean you do some more proactive stuff. I would like you to have line of sight on both those guys, but that's just not going to happen here. So we go for this shot right now. Because if I kill the guard, I get... Yep, I get that. That's what I wanted. This gives me savagery. It buffs people. Allows me to spend a move point. I'm going to have to spend 2 move points. That's fine, though. The goal is to get in line of sight of both of you. That's actually looking kind of tough, actually. You're really blocking my line of sight here. I just cannot shoot this E-Medic. As much as I would like to. If I want to shoot him, I've got to go all the way out to here. And not even to there. I have to go even farther than that. I have to get to a spot where, like, I will lurch out. I have to go really far. And having 1 AP left over only means I can use, like, a little bit of stuff. I mean, maybe I shoot at these guys. If I start shooting that dude, it's pretty reasonable. This E-Medic is very tanky, though, and it's going to require a bit of finesse with a sniper rifle. An alternative is to do something like this and try to shoot you two. That seems pretty playable. I'm going to send that. I think that'll be okay. You can see me and you're angry about it. That's you guys both in line of sight, which is good. Down you go, big damage. Then I only have 1 attack left. And you in fact saw some people, but this is still going to look pretty good. I have a good chance at shredding. My crit chance is nearly 100%, which is kind of great. Even with a crit, it's not that much damage, which, to be fair, is expected. To make sure I'm okay next turn, I'm going to slow you down by 2. Should have tried harder to get both of you guys, but you're already at 9, so it doesn't really matter. Let's try to get you somewhere you can shoot both these guys. It's looking a little tough. This truck blocks a lot. I can go here, and I can go for some decent stealth attacks, but... Okay, I'm going to yield and see what Tiny can do. I think Tiny is more constrained overall. Yeah, I could go here, and I could slash slide. That would do something. Not a ton, but it would do something. I could alternatively go here and shoot the railgun, but I'm actually... Let's do some math real quick, right? I can shoot the railgun once, I could use my sword once. Shred chance is higher on the railgun. Actually, it's going to be higher as well because of a stealth attack. Yeah, that just seems superior outright to just railgun this. I have plenty of ammo. I'm actually going to pop sounds for stealth crit chance. It, you know, puts me up to a coin flip that this guy gets 1. Well, not quite 1 tap, but it's a bunch of bonus damage. Didn't get it. It is what it is. You're spotted because I think you're close enough to his vision range, which makes sense to me. Just going to run you down here because it doesn't matter. Anticipation is not in range of anybody. That's fine. Should Katana be leading? I don't think she needs to. I think you're going to have to go... Okay, I should be able to go from here. Pop Nest. I might have to get lucky with crit chance still. But the goal is going to be hit Nest. Try to get this guy. 90% to crit. If I get it, he's dead. Good. That gives me a lot of AP, which is good. Which allows me to empty lung to a spot where I can shoot the next guy. AP is not perfect here, but it's not a huge deal. I should go as far forward as I can. just so I have the ability to fight other people as needed. If I go here and you come out this way, I can shoot you. And if I go a little bit farther back, I can actually be the one who grabs this loot box and not get seen by this dude, which seems pretty correct. Let's not spend too many action points. Doesn't cost me any, doesn't cost me anything other than the talent charge, which is fine. And this should very likely one-hit him. So I'm still everything. 130 for my crit chance. 100 and, honestly, like 30-something. Almost 140 for my hit chance. That's a kill. That is you hearing gunfire and being angry about it. And what do I want you to do with the close-range weaponry? I can hide behind tires and it's no big deal. I don't want to run through there. I actually want to spend my entire team going this way, then up through here, then out. That way it's fewer devices to have to destroy, I think. There's still this gate and this gate, but we should be okay with that. This guy's likely to chase, but you're melee, so you're not very scary. But I want you to run as far forward as you can, so I don't want to be easily spotted. So somewhere like this is fine. You're still coming around. That's okay. There's an alternative approach, which is I could have sent somebody to solo this by going through here, grabbing this, and coming back. And the team comes up here and then back out this way and has no gates to worry about. But I have rewind and stuff. We can deal with what we need to deal with. Escalation. Glasswalker hits the team. Of course, orders received for everybody. Does not surprise me. Prox mines are coming. Actually, orders received for only one guy? That would surprise me a bit, but... Let's see, where are the landmines? Are they anywhere really annoying? We can path around that, no big deal. We can, I think, sneak through this way. And then the last prox mine, I don't know, but who cares? We're pretty safe from this guy walking up. We're behind enough cover that I'm not worried about it. They can all have their turn. Yeah, this should all be fine. No matter what, I think I should reload. But I'll wait. There's no reason to rush that reload. It doesn't change anything when I do it. Should always happen when I'm trying to actually fight. You're walking up and useless. You're walking up and useless. You're following lure still. We're close enough to it. We weren't shooting from there, so that's got to be really just you following lure. Alright, you're a little bit hard to deal with. That's fine, though. We can run past all of you. Let's wait for the last few to do what they're going to do. You're on the way up, which doesn't surprise me. You found a corpse, which can be easily... Well, we can deal with that, no problem. These shots look okay. I really want to see if Bubble's going to do it, but I can't do the appropriate delays to make that happen. So I have to kind of place a bet on... honestly, I'm really tempted to say, like, you know what, screw it. You're going to run for this box. It doesn't matter that he's angry. His initiative is 11. We have tally from the camera. It doesn't matter. You're not my best combatant. Your SMG is only so strong. I don't have lure for you guys. It doesn't matter, though. I think I go here, and I see if Slash Slide works. If it does, great. If it doesn't, we attack him from melee. Basically just bypass these guys for a while, and just may not have to kill them. Under sec level 6 is going to be just about impossible. It's fine, though. As much as XP is nice, and we're just not going to get it, and that's okay. First trot was a shred. We definitely take those. I'm not going to bother power slicing. Only have 3 battery. Unsurprisingly, didn't crit. I'm going to have remake yield. Let's see if we can get our one shot with the sniper rifle. We definitely can. I think this is a good skull shot turn. I get recoup AP and skull shot AP. And your job is going to be spend that AP, grabbing this box, and getting back out. We're going to try to not kill these guards, because we don't need to. The camera isn't terribly important. The box is nice. It is a decent enough weapon mod. Not the sickest, but it's fine. I'm pretty far from these guys. I can always re-nest if needed. And most of my crit chance buffs are still going to be on. So I should be able to have 100% crit chance. And simply get that kill. So you running to there seems fine. I'm still not in a rush to deal damage. I think we're going to get away from them for the most part. We are sadly going to escalate, but it will probably be fine. This is a spawn location, and they could honestly be there. We'll see what happens, though. I don't feel like taking the anti-reinforcement hit right now, because I don't think it's a big enough deal. Glasswalker managed to hit 4. That was actually fortunate. I wasn't even planning around Glasswalker locations. We got Prox Mines, which is fine with me. Once again, everyone who's already safe should delay. That does not include Bubbles. He is not safe where he is. I'm just going to run you across the map here. It's fine. Someone else will grab this box. My Wire Girls will grab that box. Tiny is not the one who's going to go grab that stuff. She's also not visible. They can't get far enough to spot her. I can spend 1 AP to be sure, but I'm already pretty confident. Because someone might path and be able to see up here, I'm going to send Remake right now. With your 8 action points, it's kind of nice. This is an ejected file. Every time I see Mind Control Studies, it feels like it's an ejected file. It feels like the injected file pool is smaller. I could be wrong about that one, but it certainly feels that way. Because I feel like I very frequently see, like, repeats like that. Or it's just it stands out because it's not almost ever in the conventional loot pool. I don't know. There's something that seems to pretty clearly differentiate. I don't know what it is. It's also not important. Oh, yep. This box tends to be pretty garbage. I think this is not the first time I've seen this box be very, very low value. Still, Tiny safe where she is. Let's go see what you guys have to do. Yeah, you're investigating gunfire and whatever. Don't really care. Yep, good for you. You're falling around gunfire. It's fine. You found no new corpses. Let's see. Who should do what? I will send you to solo this. I think that's fine. Very little tally this turn. Kind of nice. You can take your two-way trip up and down. I don't have jam kit for a bit. In fact, all my tools are down right now. I am probably going to rewind right now. The goal is just give her move speed for the future turn. Why not? But now she has jam kit. Doesn't need it, but the move speed is nice. I think it's just useful enough. +2 tally, and with everyone already being busy, they can't do anything. We're still pretty safe where we are here. No one's going to get spotted. Katana's pretty far away. I might... Actually, I'm going to generate some tally this turn, almost certainly. The goal's going to be eventually just, like, buffer something like Glasswalker, maybe. Figure it out. Can I get any pixels? I can get a couple. That's fine. I do want to give her cyber legs. I've been leaving her without cyberware for a while. Giving her some extra move speed would not be a bad thing. And strength is okay as far as giving things like recoil control. So yeah, you can see this is a very, very, very good loot box. We got 3 weapon blueprints, a really high-level weapon mod blueprint, and 125k in cred chips. Yep. So sample of 3 and at least 2 for this box. This box is goated. This box sucks. That's fine. This is not a complaint that the box sucks. It's just like, hey, might be worth learning. So you can definitely learn like how good each box is by just learning the map. It also can be like, hey, you know those talents that let you like scope out how good boxes are? How about this? Oh look, these 2 boxes are good. We should get these. That box isn't very good. We don't need that one. Right, there is... I'm you know, for those talents being useful, I'm kind of glad there's some variation. Regardless, let's let all these guards have their turn yet again. Not yet generating any tally. Okay, they found corpses. We're definitely generating stuff. They're still going over that way. I guess they did hear shots from way back there. Oh yeah, the railgun, I guess, right? A lot of them ran to that railgun for whatever reason. And you're on the way up to there. You guys are following up on his sniper shots, which makes sense. He had several of them. Cool, we're going to trigger this camera. It is what it is. I think we're going to be, what, basically sending the team up through the middle here. Yeah, I think so. The play is we all run through the middle. Seems fine. I'm probably going to generate tally on purpose. Ooh, nice. We got another... This is also a pretty good box, right? We got a built weapon and a built weapon mod. But weapon mod is not that good. I'm going to try to add 2 tally so that we can double escalate. So that we're not going to guarantee an escalation on the next turn. So you can run into here. And then only Tiny can trigger anything for us. And so Tiny's going to take a step into the camera. So that we're at 20. That way we start next turn at 0. You're also easily in range to Glasswalker the team. I will silence next turn. Yay. We're always going first. We're getting +1 AP. Body timers is whatever. Camera sees you. Okay. Why is that? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. That's a weird bug. The game gave me the wrong amount of sec tally. The preview was 20 out of 10. And when the turn ended, I'm here on 18. Or I'm here on 8 tally on the next turn. That's really weird. Could not tell you why that happened, but it's definitely strange. It's not a huge deal. The power level is just not so high that it really matters. We can definitely sneak by the way. I think I can maybe have the entire team run for it, but let's be a little cautious and let these guys go first. Though I do, of course, want to jam kit. In case, well, let's see. You're delaying down to 14. Actually, they're all at 20 plus, so honestly, I will always have the space to do whatever delays are needed. But I also want the info of what these guys are trying to do on their turn. You're investigating. Off you go. As we skip around. And you find corpses. Yeah, you're in an annoying spot. That's too bad. I definitely could have gone for lure. I didn't, and maybe I should have, but it's obviously too late now. I don't have shots on that guy. That's annoying. You can hear footsteps, which sucks as well. And you're over there, which is not as big of a deal. Okay. So, the thing I'm going to be afraid of... You know what I should do? We should go this way instead and just pop that gate and ignore this guy. If they're going through the middle, let's go through this side. That seems overall better to me. Have to kill this laser wire instead of both of these. And there's no tally on this guy, but I might kill his camera on purpose. This mine is annoying, but not required. The camera's going to be tally, and the laser wire... Only it's one person, but I still want to kill it if I can help it. So I'm going to security scramble the camera. I'm going to delay. Katana can run up and safely security siphon the landmine. This is just to make pathing simpler. It's not actually required. I'm not going to hit it. As long as I pay attention. Can always screw up, of course. Tiny is now going to hit silence for move speed. And she's going to start booking it around the map. So we'll go to there. Might need to lure that guy. I'm not sure just yet. Get to there. Jam kit the lasers. And put you comfortably enough inside. That should be alright. For funsies, I'm not in range. Can't anticipation. Got it. Alright, well, similar for you. Although less precious on action point and distance maximizing. Can simply get to there in a couple of turns, and it's not going to be a big deal. Remake still has nothing much going on. I'm tempted to rewind somebody, or actually, what I'm probably going to do... Let's see. So we have to get to here, right? So for you, that's spending almost 6 AP running here. For you, it's spending 2 to 3 there, then back. I think the slowest person is actually going to be Katana. So I'm pre-computing for +1 move point next turn. Glasswalker does not hit her either. Reinforcements right there. Not going to see anything. They're not too far away, but they don't see her just yet. The Knight makes it no problem. I think, honestly, standing around here is fine. I'm easily in range to do whatever I need to do. You're going to stand there. Katana's going to go run for it as best she can, which is not all that far, but it's something. No reason to be anywhere else as far as I'm concerned. I believe there's no new corpses to find. So no major concerns around getting any surprise tally, though I could be wrong. Leave you here for now. Tiny would get spotted, so guess what we're going to do? Okay, you're telling me I'm not going to get spotted yet if I stand there. And now we throw down Refract and be like, no, you're really not going to find me. This box is mine. Not the sickest box, but it's something. And everyone but Katana would have gotten out. So she's sadly a little bit too slow. It is what it is. For added safety, and because I can, and there's really no downside to it, I'm going to throw another Refract down. There, you can't be spotted. Will you have Glasswalker? No. End your turn. I will rewind you just to get Glasswalker back up again. And I will pre-compute you for move point again. And now we're all good. I'm going to extract you. I'm going to extract you. Everyone else doesn't matter here. Katana easily goes first. And doesn't really need the Glasswalker AP or initiative, but it's there. I guess there was a small chance this guy could have actually run all the way over and spotted her. I think it was kind of unlikely, but I could have been a bit more particular around where Refract went. Because there's theoretically a world where this could have been dangerous, and then Refract could have been like, you know, right there or something, but it doesn't matter. Part 1 is complete. It's now time for the real part 2. The quality testing lab is not far away. Indeed not. Everything she promised has gone off without a hitch. Entering the quality testing facility now. Door was left open. Watch my back. I don't want any bullets flying by. So, this is required hacking. That should be just fine. We're going to make a mess. Feel free to smash, grab, and shoot and hack your way to the objective. We're already sec level 6, of course. Welcome to the Delta Clinic. We're almost power level 8. I only have one other save that's actually power level 8. And it's my very first save from July and longer of early access from last year. Okay, so is there more than one host? Only to the one. Gold key loot is worth it. And then, yeah, there could be a host here, I believe. I'm not sure where else host can be, actually. Keeping you alive is not a bad thing. Also, what are the good skipjack targets? Basically, any of the big 3 laser fences. That's the primary one. And then the rest of them are going to be more annoying to deal with at all. That's okay. This looks pretty playable. I can delay, and it's fine. You're going to do a yield just so I'm not sending everyone far away. You stand around so I can try to bypass you. As with last time I was here for raiding Warner-Braun. Well, in this tile set, I should say. We just got to leave that guy where he was. And wait for everything else going on. Your outfit's not too strong overall. Only got one guy left to even move around. You're not going to hear her from what the preview says, so feel free to run in a straight line. There's a guy over there. Shouldn't be a big deal, but might have to pay attention. Every time I can go for a single target reveals, I would like to. Let's hit silence for move speed. Crit chance doesn't hurt either, of course. I can initiative manipulate as needed here, so what I'm going to go for is... Let's go -1 first. Go here. Anticipate, so I can plan my turn. Okay, bunch of guards over there. You are running away, so all I care about is whether or not this camera sees me. I will jam... Actually, I can't jam kit anyway, so yeah, let's go somewhere like... Actually, I don't even know if this camera turns. Whatever, I'll risk it. I don't care. If the camera turns and sees me, it is what it is. I could refract, but nah. Also, no AP left, so I can't lure. None of that really matters. You're going to run in a straight line. This guy seemingly cannot hear you. Off you go. And then how about remake? Okay. Could be loud enough. Got to be a little careful here. I guess we'll spend 2 AP, and then we're outside the radius, and so now I can go in more of a straight line. Thank you, 7 AP. Thank you, high reaction for move speed. Off we go. Okay. Good enough for me. On to the next one. Okay, that camera does turn. We were going to escalate next turn anyway, but of course now more guards are heading toward me. Or guards will be dispatched to this location. Might still jam kit it, might not. Unsure so far. Still want to security siphon this if possible. Let's go let everyone have their turns. You're walking over that way. You're walking away from us, which is fine. I do want to use a lure at some point, but I'm not in a big rush. Need to save Siphon and Skipjack for the laser fence. I think, yeah, let's let Tiny knock this down. Here's Jam Kit. That's some space for us. You can run really far forward, actually. I should be a little cognizant of what's actually available to us then. I think whole team going left and then through and then out this way makes sense. This just feels like the appropriate approach. There's so many cameras over here that can be really annoying that it just very strongly suggests you should go this way. Let's have you both delay and then see if Katana can actually do it. She kind of cannot. She's really not in range for stuff. Put you here. It's about the best it's going to get. That means my team will have to stop a little bit short. I can try to go for lure value. Not sure I really want to. I can lure you somewhere. I think soloing this guy is pretty reasonable. Especially if you're not going to face me, you can stand somewhere really easy to kill. Yeah, I think luring you out is worth. I'm going to stand you by this laser fence. Again, the goal is to skipjack, so there's no reason to kill it early as far as I'm concerned. Bubbles can safely run out. Put you somewhere like that. That seems fine. I don't know when you turn around, and I should check. Wait, I already have this. Yeah, you're doing that. No big deal. If I stand you here, I think you still can't shoot me. You're going to walk in a straight line that way and not see me, so it's fine. Let's just stand right there, and we're good. 7 AP sure is nice. So we have 3 alarm, and 1 merc spotted by a camera. So someone will be turned around here. I might have to do initiative tools to be safe. Let's see. They're sending Sue. Are you in New Guard? Yep, okay. Well, you're going to run over here from all the way over there, starting turn 4. That is not a concern at all. Shouldn't be a big deal. Let's let Katana run as far forward as she can, which is basically to right here. Actually, no. I can do this a little bit differently, in fact. I can run to here. Good enough. I lost a few pixels, not a very big deal. Security siphon. That can run even farther forward. Yeah, I guess I'm not in a rush here. I will skipjack towards the end because nothing else this thing touches is relevant. Let you have your turn, and then we can... I guess to be safe in case that other dude actually walks up somewhere weird. I'll put you a little farther forward. Just in case this guy, like, somehow sprints this way and has, like, vision around here. It's very unlikely, but... whatever. Ah, you're real? That's good to know. Are these worth it? Not right now, no. I kind of want to stay where I am is the weird thing. But I can't really swing that right now. But yeah, wouldn't it be kind of nice to be somewhere like this and just be able to shoot the entire lobby? Yeah, you have to unfortunately just... he's not going to be useful just yet. It is what it is. Gonna hide from this dude. Just in case. If he does run up, he turns alert, he shares that with the E-medic. It all goes badly. Okay, you're going that way. Fair enough. This guy got woken up by someone suspicious nearby. You're following lure. You're easily killed. Gonna be loud. No way around that. I guess we technically didn't shoot our guns turn 2. So in terms of, like, the loud challenge being shoot your guns turn 2, I failed that. I wasn't even thinking about it, to be honest. The spirit of it's still alive, I think. But, yeah, I technically... wait, shouldn't... oh, I did use stealth in the first turn. So it timed out already. Okay, let's silence the gun here, then. Just because this feels like a good use of her action points. And we'll still jump this guy later. Whatever. Let's go. First hit shreds. You turn and see our entire team. Second hit shreds. 1 AP left means very little. I can try to lure you guys this way, but you might follow everything you've heard already. So I'm not going to spend the AP. Standing here seems actually a little dangerous. I'm going to be somewhere a bit more covered. I guess for now I can delay. It's not a big rush. You're following that route, which we know about. Alright, Katana. Let's put you here and then skip Jack. That seems fine. Let's see how we do. We got one active, one trap, and a lot of things to stop. That's fine. If you load a program, it's bad for me. Got it. Unload and damage. Ah, the AP cost really sucks here. This actually really, really sucks here. This only triggers once, though. I have to get rid of this guy. Have to unlink. Have to go here. I don't care. Have to go here. AP cost to actions. Understood. That hurts. I'm going to take Dagger. I'm going to Trap Keeper. I have some AP now. I don't have any hacking drugs. You cost 0. I have 6 tokens. This puts me at 10. That's okay. The nice thing is Phantom Slide does generate AP. So let's see. I think getting rid of 1. Honestly, getting rid of all of them is usually worth it, is what I've found. So let's just knock down all of them. That fence maybe could have been ignored. I could have saved 5 AP, but we knock all of you down. I've hit Q Protocol a few times. That's fine, though. Let's start pin dropping. I have no AP still, of course, but there's a manufacturing vault revealed. There's a manufacturing store revealed. And there's that, interestingly enough. I'm going to Phantom Slide here, which should allow me to load and use scan. This is going to generate some AP. It was a CPU. That's cute. Load scan. Use scan. I now have some information about this host overall. If I spike this, I actually get both AP and IO. I don't really care about not maximizing, like, tally generation. I think it's okay. I'm going to spike you. That is mission complete on turn 3, by the way. They didn't have the Lupa to save them. I'd feel bad. She'll be an angel. We can find our exits. Okay, I would like to clear these out so I don't have to go back here ever again. That's not going to be the easiest. This activist can be kind of ignored. We'll see. I'm going to go... Actually, yeah, it's going to be tough. Phantom Slide to you. I can take these downloads safely. Connection getting a bit low. If I load... I mean, I still have Q Protocol. So, okay, let's see. Load Deception, walk, program is 4 clicks. Those 4 clicks will not send me under because of Q Protocol. Okay, let's do it then. Load Deception, walk here. Obviously kill you. Don't have to kill this because I can simply Phantom Slide. Drop this down. And because I have Crash Pad, I can download, and then just take it. Not take Dump Shock. And that was really good. We got, what, the entire SCU. 2 full set the downloads, the CPU. We can go out all the way in a loop, or we can go out there, which is probably slightly better, because we don't have to turn all the way around at the end. Not bad. Okay. Finally can play the game again. I'm thinking... This guy is not the squishiest, all said and done. I think we just kind of send it. We have okay crit chance here. Good crit. That is recoup for me, and downer on you two. Down you go. That is steamroll for my team. This guy's going very late. If he sees me, I don't think I care. Except that I don't want to, like, show up spotted. Let's see. You can make it all the way here. Can Bubbles. He cannot, so you're going to grab this loot box then. Seems okay. Someone's got to grab this red key loot, or gold key loot at some point. You... Ah, you're looking that way, so you can't see me. That makes sense. I could send my CK this way, but I think I need to fight for this territory first. I'm going to run all the way over here. I think it's fine. There's still a, honestly, pretty good combat angle here. Mind control studies injected. Tiny getting around this corner seems acceptable to me. Puts her closer to the gold key room, and just in general, I can fight here no problem. Glasswalker still gets all 4. You love to see it. You might ambush my sniper. Gotta be a bit careful. Everyone else can be running towards vaguely around here where the gunfire is. Lots are on the way. How much can Bubbles do? Honestly, probably good amount. He's not guaranteed these hits, but I can do what needs to be done for almost all this. So if I go here, I am relying on getting lucky. 24 meters away. That's good for both guns, right? Yeah, good for that, good for that. Okay. I am going to go for the revolver to start, because that's going to do better if I fail to crit. And it has better non-stealth crit, I think. Let me double check that. So your non-stealth crit is 145, your non-stealth crit is 266. Yep, okay. So we nest. And I could do this, which is solid, don't get me wrong. I could do this, and it's going to do more. Almost certainly. Yeah, we managed to fail the crit check, which is too bad. We just go again, someone else cleans up, it's fine. If I crit, it's great. I didn't crit, I'm not surprised. It's fine. Katana would like to keep hacking if she could. I think Remake getting this kill is pretty reasonable, but she has one of the better guns. So I'd like to save it for a combat that really matters. You going to here and shooting SMG seems decent, although E-Rifle is probably superior, to be honest. That's a kill every time. Great. Now you won't share status, which is the goal. And now the guys can run up. And if they run up, I'm not worried about it. They're pretty far away from Bubbles. They probably can't shoot him. You are not woken up. Tiny can wait. You're behind cover anyway. You're doing nothing. You guys are really doing very little here. You're on the way. Yeah, they're suspicious from gunfire, but not willing to actually investigate it. You find a corpse. You're on the way, but useless. Alright, I think Tiny can go solo the box. I think this is fine. Doesn't have Jam Kit. Doesn't particularly need it. Glasswalker is available, and no one's going to be arranged to get buffed. It is what it is. Let's try to be efficient. I forgot to use Silence. Let me use that now to gain some move speed. Although I might be getting the Silence bug and not need it anyway. I'm going to grab you on the way out, actually. This seems slightly superior. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but yeah, I can path to here, then around that way, and that's probably slightly faster. I don't know for sure, to be clear, but who knows. Pretty solid. We already met Dr. Ocular, but fair enough. Katana killing this guy seems like a good enough use of her time. Yeah, so recoil's pretty real. She has pretty poor recoil control. This kill, yeah, the kill's not the most likely, as recoil adds up down to 11% to hit. Let's not bother. Would like to be in range of my Vanguard. That's just not going to happen, though. Let's go down to 5 AP. That way I can shoot... No, I can't shoot SMG single target. Okay, doesn't matter what I do then. I would like to not be revealed, though, so I am going to go somewhere like this, which gives me a clean shot on you. I'm in cover if things go really poorly. I mean, you're dead. Okay, you're dead to single target, so let's not waste it. Oh, you did this SMG single target. No, not a guarantee. Okay. AR single target it is. If I crit, I get AP back. I didn't crit. That's not a big surprise, though. This seems fine overall. I could go forward. Like, these benches are pretty safe. I don't believe I get revealed here, so let's go play farther forward, then. Seems fine to me. Glasswalker hits just the Vanguard. Most of the map now gets woken up. Escalation is body timers, so we're going to get more guards woken up soon enough. Tiny gets this every time. Has nothing else to do. Ooh, we finally got an Urban Assault. This might not be better than the E-Rifle I currently have, but it is nice to actually have something that works really well alongside all my pure damage upgrade. And will work nicely with my soldier's current setup. You are outside of Glasswalker range. I have to stay in here if I want the AP. I likely won't bother. Glasswalker does come back. No, okay. It's not going to pop anyway, as long as I don't rewind. Let's go ahead and wait. I think we're all safe where we're standing. I could, of course, be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So you're ducking there, and you're ducking there, which is all fine. Everyone else, as they run in, will be in a similar boat. Yep, you're following a camera. You're mostly going to follow gunfire. She does not have cheap reloads, by the way. Does not have the pop slot talent for cheap reloads, so that's going to be a, real consideration. Okay, who can we kill? So I can shoot you, and you're dead every time. Oh, you're not. I still have the... Right, I don't have the stealth crit buff still. I have not killed a surprise target. Okay, well, let's go take our rough coin flip. Got what I came for. That is 1,000,000 AP printed, because I get recoup as well. I can now empty lung into more attacks. Ooh, I like this. If I'm here, you're at 48 meters, which is actually playable. It's not the best, but it's playable. If I go here, it's slightly better. Puts me in line of sight on 2, which seems good. Wait. I've got to use empty lung for that. My bad. There we go. Let's go for you first, because you are harder to hit. Minus 25 to hit. Let's just generate the recoil instead. My recoil is very small thanks to my cyber legs. Let me skill shot to get the AP back for it. Almost forgot about that part. Would I rather revolver you? It legit might do more damage, but I'm not sure. I have a lot of ballistic pure upgrade right now. Let's just go here, it's fine. Yeah, not quite a kill, but the revolver will finish the job. The revolver might have actually one-shot him, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, maxed out E-medics are in fact tanky enough to completely not care about sniper rifle crits enough. There are stronger sniper rifles. Most of them are crafted only, though, or in the market, and so I'm unable to get the best snipers in the game right now. His current sniper is fine, but like there are better ones. This looks pretty nice overall. Still have not found anything for Paula Law, who has some really nice stuff out there. But that's one of the doctors, one of the V chips you can get. Orders received. More guards being woken up. Reports of gunfire, of course. As we simply clean them out, no big deal here. Prox mines, sure, fine. Oh wait, are you like literally on one? You're probably not quite on one, so you can walk away, no problem. We can get around it anyway. It's probably a second mine around here, I would guess. For now, though, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, no matter what, I have to scramble this. And I will rewind Katana no matter what, because I know some of her stuff is on cooldown from the skipjack turn. This is still a good amount available to me. Tiny can run up here whenever she feels like it. Silence is on cooldown. Oh wait, there's no rush here. No rush, no rush. You're on the way. I'm still hiding behind stuff, doing that on purpose. We're fine. That kill should be easy. Your turn. You're going that way? Yeah, you're useless. Alright, Bubbles, you still have a shot. That's great. 130 crit chance. Seems good. Because I can, let's just rapid ready, take the free reload. A crit and a shred and recoup, and at this point, we'll just re-hit nest when it's time. Just gonna put you here. That's relatively in range, and yeah, this spawn point is still bugged. What's the map called? Delta Clinic. Let's call it medium prio. Bugged guard position on Delta Clinic. This spawn point is inside of a rock, so the guard can never move. Reported it a few times, but there's also a lot of bug reports and stuff that come in each day, or feedback reports, or whatever, and so they either don't get to it, or they don't see it, or who knows, but it's, you know, there's like exactly 3 devs on the project. I don't blame him for not getting every single bug day of. And the game is still functional, right? It's like, yeah, it's worth doing at some point. Anyway, that should snap in no problem. Landmine does not get me. There's a world I could have gone for more skipjacking, but this is fine as it is. Cool. All right, so let's do the normal things, which is load the stuff, then deck bending, then dagger, then load the rest, and then play the game. I'm pretty tempted to unlink this and then just go see what happens. Unlinks +2 basically allows me to generate guaranteed value off pin drop. There we go. Things like that. Spiking the AP was of pretty low value. I don't know what's here, but there's a download here. I could risk the pin drop being somewhere useful. It also might not be somewhere useful, but like, let's send it. Hey, not bad. Okay, we're gonna have to knock this down the normal way. Tally, then I have to kill this no matter what because of the oh, this is empty already. I already landed on this. Okay, cool. That's chill. I am tempted to Phantom Slide here just to like not have to deal with these, but this seems this seems not quite worth it. Now let's do it. Whatever, who cares? Phantom Slide you. Double passive is very chill. Minus AP each time is whatever. I have 1 Phantom Slide left. Use it on this, I think. I think this has actually also been cleared out, by the way. Could be wrong, but I believe so. Damage to deck. What's the trap? Whatever the trap is, I'm just going to eat it. Get some IO into AP back. I'm just going to Phantom Slide you because I can. Need to load and use scan. Spike you. Great. And then your scan too if this is empty, so for sure there's nothing here. That's going to be unlink for sure. Got to get the rest of it next turn, but yeah, man, I got to say, I certainly high rolled and hit accurately on... I guess I missed on pin drop here. This was a useless pin drop. But otherwise, I got, what, 5 pin drops and 4 of them nuked stuff. And I also got to Phantom Slide accurately several times as well. Yeah, I mean, it cost me, what, functionally 1 AP to skipjack the first turn, because knocking the laser gate down was going to be normal. And then I'm almost done on my 1 conventional turn hacking already. And I'm going to unlink this, and it's going to be like a complete cakewalk. Cakewalk? Yeah. Let's see. So the plans are... I'm going to yield and get Tiny to run as far as she can. Jam Kit is kind of nice, but I don't really need it. Looks like you guys mostly all suck anyway, so... Off we go. 3 boxes left to grab. We're looking pretty good here. We're going to block this escalation, which is nice. No reason to generate Tally for free, so let's path around a little bit. If I'm there, it tells me I'll lurch out, which will probably block my sniper. So I'm going to stand here instead, which is out of vision cone. Hits the camera. Let's be smart about that. Turn off snapping. Go there. Go there. That should all work fine. I don't believe I'm blocking my sniper. Anybody need glass walking? Or rewinding, I should say. Maybe Katana just to give her move speed. Also, she might use Phantom Slide to like be a little bit faster as well. So let's do it. Escalation is fake, but it still gives us glass walker. Searching for interference. I believe we... camera CS. Not that it matters. Bubbles gets this kill, I think, just about every time. His stuff's on cooldown. No, wait, we just nest. Now you're dead for sure. Well, it's funny that it popped like duck, careful that many times. Let's go Revolver. It's going to cost me fewer action points. No crit, though, really. Oh, no, sorry, I don't have Recoup available, so I did crit, but I didn't do anything. Or I didn't do enough. I should really try to Revolver more than Sniper. I mean, how much Ballistic Spear do I have right now? Like, kind of a lot, right? Yeah, 35%. I guess Savagery was down, which changes things a little bit. But, I mean, this crits for, what? Plus 2.4. This crits for, I guess, to be fair, plus 2.4 versus plus 2.6 are not that different. But even with the Ballistic as pure, I mean, if I'm getting 35% of that, right? That's about 150 pure, vaguely. So 500 plus 150 This is, I guess, 272 plus 170. Yeah, I guess they're really similar, actually. It's not that different. These are quite comparable because of the Ballisticus Pier. Okay, fair enough. Let's wait for them to do their jobs. For funsies, I will knock this camera out because everyone's going to have to run past it anyway. This prox mine matters, and I might have been silly in how I handled all this. That said, these are mine, and that is a free phantom slide. And these are mine. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 download nodes done, and we're Gucci. So there's 2 guards left. I can safely run you to safety around here. That seems just fine. I will probably save disruption of this landmine for a future turn, in case... Well, actually, there's no escalation. Still, though, let's let these guards all have their turn and run around. You're going that way, so you're really not a threat. And now we probably can just start running forward. Remake is probably the best runner right now, so you're going to go here, and then go stand in front of the landmine. No rewinds left, so I will be relying on security scramble on this mine, which is fine. Delay, just a delay. The goal being get everyone grouped up and be able to be a bit more reactive on the next turn. For example, giving Katana a move point seems pretty good. Glasswalker is already down and used. End of the turn. Your hunting doesn't matter. We are not escalating. That's good news. Let's give Katana a move point, and I'll save the other one. This lets us security siphon. You can get almost to the exit. Okay, if I could somehow make this whole thing happen in a single turn, great. That is unlikely, but let's let all these guards go, and we'll go see our new special nice loot at the end of it all. I'm also considering doing a lot less base management on recording. It just feels like it's very slow going and takes a very long time, and I think it's kind of uninteresting. I'll still do all my training and stuff, of course, but all like the files and accounts I'm selling, I'd rather just recap on like a different turn or something. Like something like that. You're fine where you are. You're a good enough runner to go here. This seems okay. And yeah, turns out that the first turn skipjack lasts long enough. That as long as your missions are only about 8 turns long. I guess to be fair, it was a turn 2 skipjack. Just get you comfortably out. We're going to escalate. It won't matter. Remake gets this box every time. I think my sniper couldn't have made it anyway, which is why I walked the way I did. Can't believe he didn't have enough going on. But we clearly make it next turn. I don't care about you guys really at all. And we are golden. All right. We had enough damage to feel good about it. Deed is done. System is trashed. Filter back and disappear. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Jupiter opened to turn that quality assurance site into a death trap. Picked a good time to get out of there. We pulled it off. Everything is in order. She was a key player in dismantling the first 2 hacks and now is the team leader for the final strike. First promotion is in. They've promised her more as well. And so the decks. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm good for it. We pulled it off. We're Gucci. We're good to go. Tiny gained some XP, which is nice. We did not proc her chance for bonus hype, sadly. Is what it is. We did, most importantly though, get a brand new Urban Assault that can actually put to good use. I'm excited for that one. So let's go ahead and see what we got from our cyber decks here. Look for powerful and rare. These 2 got added. So the Jupiter Victus is what we got from the level 5 cyber deck service. These are, of course, much more expensive. So if you go from the Victus to the Titan Sec, you get 1 more deck armor, you get 100 IO, you get a lot of storage, and you get level 10 programs. If you go to the Titan Dev instead, you get a ton of deck armor. You don't get good program levels, but you do get a crap ton of IO and whatnot. So it's really just, do you need level 8 programs or not? If we note my programs, Nuke 1 Fast is 8, Attack 3 is 3, Nuke 2 is only program level 6. Sorry, this is program level 5, sorry. Level 7, right, level 6, so here's Nuke 2, it's 8. Right, so Nuke 2 Hot, a little bit easier. Nuke 2 Fast is 8. It's a lot of damage, it's 90 damage. This one is only 80. but it comes with IO. So cool stuff there. So far not holding these because I don't need to nuke more things as far as I'm concerned, but it also means that we don't really need better than program level 8 right now. Although as other things upgrade, it might matter more. For example, Trace Vector 3 is power level, or level 9 here. Data Filter 3 is also level 8, by the way. Attack 4 is 7. Decoy 3 is 6. Yeah, I have a dragline. I have it. I guess I'm not using it, but it is available if I wanted to make these last longer, but I'm already good with that. Yeah, if I wanted, I can eventually get high enough level cloaks to compensate for Trace Vector 3. Otherwise, yeah, the damage can be nice. I have yet to test if loading Trace Vector actually works with Spectral Daggers or like pin drop and stuff, but I know that, let's go by name real quick. I'm looking for Trace Vectors. Yeah, I do have Trace Vector 1. 60 memory is not too bad, but I don't believe I can quite fit that. And my whole point is, yeah, I could at some point go for this, have a bunch of IO and armor and AP. I'm currently got this one, so like the bump here, right, if I want to spend the 5.5 million, which I can afford, is 6 armor, 10 AP, 180 IO. Oh, fewer max programs is a big deal. Sorry, that's what I was reading. The program rating goes to 15, but the max programs of 8 is actually hurtful. Going to 11 actually matters a little bit, and it's still an upgrade in every conceivable way. So is the Victus 9, of course. It's an upgrade in every conceivable way, but yeah. Anyway. This also goes up for a few more levels and gives me better and better decks. I'm unsure when I want to upgrade, because right now I feel like I have what I need to do well. So, yeah, what's going to be in this recording at this point? Dr. Kairos wants me to run this mission. It's just a simple raid for some XP and whatnot. It's actually a pretty small map. This will be pretty fast overall. Low cycle is going to be almost impossible for the bonus XP. But I do want to generate hype on these folks, right? These guys still need to limit break. Okay, you're at 90, but you're already got everything you need, so I don't care about you very much. But yeah, you're at 50, you're at 60. And I also still want... wasn't there somebody else, or am I griefing? You. Yeah, you also want to go on stuff. So... yeah, I think we swapped your loadout in for the soldier kit. We swapped everything in. You're now the one who matters. And I'm really tempted just to run that raid. Because I do want you all to gain hype and limit break here. Okay, my CK can already limit break as it stands. It's a bit of a waste of hype. But first, let's spend the points on the Vanguard. We've capped out Silence finally. We have no new talents to learn. I have not quite tapped out Power Slice. This does nothing at all because we are not using stuns. This is already capped, so I would have to learn something new or start pathing somewhere. I know I want to eventually go for Whisper Kill, I think I was saying. But I don't have the tools for that just yet, and it's going to take a while to get the levels there. Could bump Anticipation, could bump Jam Kit. Could get range on Refract, which I don't feel like I really need very much. So I think it's... for fun, we go Anticipation. I don't super need it, but hey, it's Initiative and Evasion, so it's something, it exists. Otherwise, what else am I looking at? There's not much else I could even put points into as of anything. Deflection Field is a possibility, I suppose. 0 AP is kind of nice, but I don't actually like these having long durations. I often don't need more than the 2 turns to do what I want to do. Huh. I'm happy with these. I could unlearn Deflection Field and allow me to path towards things like K Protocol. Going for Blend is kind of cute, but again, I don't have the ability to go there right now. I mean, if I unlearn Deflection Field, I can do so. I could also not learn Jam Kit and path through Silence. If I grab these two and go this way, I can unlearn all this stuff and go into Blend. You know, I'm going to do that because it sounds kind of funny. But yeah, spending these two is better than spending these 3. And if I go here, it's these 3 instead of these 3, which isn't very different. And honestly, I like the move speed and whatever. I guess it's, yeah, it's better than getting the health here. So, yeah, this is the faster routing. Overdrive is not very useful to me. I could try to use it as an AP printer and get a bunch of initiative, and that's cute, but I'm not being left out in the open enough for it to really matter. So spending these 2 instead of these 3, and then going here for Blend K Protocol. That sounds kind of fun. Okay, I'm going to respec and do that. And I'm probably going to leave Power Slice as fewer points in order to play for other stuff here. Alright, let's respec, let's go. Multi-class, Cybersword, train, you. Okay, that part's done. I will Whisper Kill if I need to, which I probably will, because that's what it looks like here. I will still grab Lure, that's great. I will still grab the bottom half of Refract, that's great. I will still grab Glasswalker, it's great. Gotta make sure I learn K-Protocol, whatever. It could be anything, but K-Protocol is fun to use, so we'll go here. This helps me with max sec level problems. Also, Blend is better per point than Silence for printing a bunch of crit chance and whatnot. So, generally going to go this way. Although that said, right, this is only crit damage when I have enough of that. Often same kind of here. So I might end up only going for like these two nodes for the 25 stealth crit chance. Let's go here. Might do similar here. I guess, yeah, we can still go and grab these for crit chance. Got what I want from Refract. Got what I want from Lure. Got what I want from Glasswalker. Got what I want from Slash Slide and Choppa. I'm at 9 out of 10 right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What did I decide doubly not to learn in order to get here? Did I just do math wrong? I'm not learning these two and learning these two. Oh yeah, I chose to also not learn the wall. That's right. Oh right, I wanted Whisper Kill. So I have Whisper Kill now. Seems fun enough. I don't have the best ways of printing more crit chance here. I've got everything I can from Blend, which is 50%, which to be fair, is 50% stealth crit chance, which is very, very good. Would not mind making Silence better, would not mind making K-Protocol better. Let's go this way. We'll go back into Silence stuff, but basically just a way to print another 20 crit chance seems pretty good. Silence in, be behind them, hit Blend to get even more, and then go for the Slash Slide. Good enough to me. Wouldn't have minded if Anticipation had more crit chance on it. One thing I always am sad about with stealth crit characters is if you don't have 100% stealth crit, like chance, you can just like fail the kill and then you're really sad. So we'll try that out. Is it good? Not really sure. Still waiting on you to get more. Still waiting on you. You should have been on the train the whole time. I'm griefing. Go sit in there. Yeah. Should have put people in trainer. Didn't. Mistake was made. You're gonna go train as well. You were low level, and I gained a bunch of XP in the last mission and didn't share it with anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna run that raid just because I can. It should be relatively fast. You are pretty stressed, but I don't have downtime right now. This one is super useless here. I don't care about Kirsa at all, so I will skip this mission. But that one's gonna be relatively easy, and it will generate a decent amount of hype overall. I'm gonna skip the Matrix Host. I bought these and didn't use them last time. I'm going to drop you and play Rhyme. That's good enough for me for Height Booster, so I'm going to spend it. A Red Dragon Stretch, Field Coordination, Height Booster. I can't inject set file beta chips. I can't inject regular files, which... I'm actually going to save the basic tokens to keep using Height Booster, so I'm still trying to play for that. But once we get downtime, I'll run legwork on somebody who needs hype. That'll be fine. Otherwise, I'll have to boost your legwork chance as well. That's also fine. We can do all that. Not going to be a problem. Let's have somebody detox, because why not? Who is the most stressed and can go? Good for you guys. Alrighty. Well, we're going to add some more content. Let's go run the Red Dragon Stretch. Should be relatively fast, all considered. We can leave whenever we want. The primary goal is just generating hype on the crew and trying to get the black sites going. Here's our team. We're plenty loud. I know I haven't swapped over to the Urban Assault. We can check that real quick. So we have... Yeah, it's you. Which is decent enough, but... And keep in mind, like, this is not quite fair. This is modded right now. So the this guy could get easily 10 accuracy from the scope. Could get a bunch of max optimal range from the grip. And does not have any damage barrel mods. There are no damage barrel mods for ARs or UARs, so it's just going to be blank with no silencer. So you get twice as many bullets, but if enemies have on average 80 armor, which most of them do, if I'm not relying on getting a bunch of ballistic as pure, if I am, it's fine, right? Especially because I can get the range to be close enough, right? I can get max range to 25 instead of 24, optimal of 17. I mean, old one is 23. It's like I can get that to the same spot as well. Min range will be better as well. It'll be close, actually. Yeah, actually will be higher. Recoil will actually end up better, I think. Also, more shots than magazine, cheaper reloads, don't have to rely on a talent for it. The arc is gigantic, so it's much easier to get more than 2 people in the cone. It's debatable. It can be better. It's going to be situational, though. Ultimately, this is the team. Ideally, should be pretty quick. I know we're already an hour and a half in, so I'm really just jamming in a bunch of stuff. But plenty of loot. Get what we can. This will get us to, I think, exactly PL8. Close enough to it anyway. Plenty of guards around. We're already stuck level 3. No bonus XP. Red cubes for kills does not matter to me really at all. They do have mech infantry. What are we looking for here? I think we can let some guards move around and then react. You're not going my way. I don't really care. Our exit is way over there. Okay, both that direction. Sure. I kind of want to send one person to solo this box. The rest of the team goes this way. There's only... I only see about, like, 5 boxes here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fair enough. There was a host. We're not using it for anything. Okay. I think for now we can wait. Although you can actually pop nest and do a lot of good things. 65, 60... Yeah, I don't have the best crit chance here. I might take combat drugs. Just have better crit chance here. If I don't kill, I'm really sad. Okay, I'm gonna Niz Nitrate to try to guarantee it. I'm gonna try to shoot you with this revolver. 75 to crit. There we go. And that will give me enough damage to feel pretty good about most of this, I think. So, Firecom dies, Suppressant dies, Mech Infantry doesn't. Guard Sniper dies for sure. I think I skull shot this. Makes sense to me, actually. Let's go print some more AP. I don't have the most attacks, actually. You're far away. Let's kill you. Nice. It's knocked me the mech infantry, but I will still kill you. And you can see my recoil is just basically non-existent, thanks to... That's not killable. Recoil non-existent due to cyber legs. I might just simply run forward. I think Vanguard can solo that, no problem. That guy's going to be annoying, but whatever. We are always going to escalate. Fastest way out is that direction. I think this is still... Yeah, and I'm tempted to empty lung. If I don't empty lung, I can simply nest again next turn. Yeah, I'm going to save it, I think. I can just nest again and it's fine. You're going to stand there. Don't fall, buddy. Let's have this guy actually move on his turn. Let's get some info about what's going to be like. You heard a lot of gunfire. Yep, chose to investigate from hearing gunfire and seeing a corpse. You're angry. That doesn't matter to me. Of course, being that you're revealed, you are going to have to deal with some annoyances. Are you in jam kit range from here? Oh, I didn't learn it right. I didn't bother with jam kit because I'm playing for everything else instead. I'm playing for stealth damage and having lure and K protocol. Decent enough weapon there. I'm going to turn you around with lure, so no matter what happens, you're going to go that way instead. Forgot to use silence, my bad. Oh, coordinated charge would have been good. Forgot about that. My bad. Okay, you're comfortably in vision range. Just stand somewhere where we can actually shoot. Nest is going to be a little bit low value. I'm still probably going to pop it because it's free damage still. I'm also going to marker sights you for accuracy. These should look pretty solid. There's a crit, there's a shred. You're not quite dead. Well, I get to... Oh, I forgot to use crosshair lock as well, actually. That would have been probably useful. Too late now. Wow, there's 2 hosts, actually. Okay. A lot of hacking could have been done. Well, we're very powerful. We are very endgame. This is what... Yeah, this is what endgame feels like pretty much every time. You're just so powerful, everyone dies. I am not terribly worried about enemy initiative rolls here. I'm just kind of going to send it. A lot of us rolled pretty well, and those who didn't, we'll be fine. Good chance to crit. We got it. That is recoup for me. Sadly, did not shred you, so you're very unlikely to die here. That's fine, though. I'm not going to be invisible. It's okay. Let's -2 you guys. Give me a bit more space to work with. I don't know who should grab this loot, but I kind of still want to be in attack range of these guys. I can sort it out next turn. It's not a big deal. It'll be fine. No leverage is what it is. Turn 2, we're going to escalate. Glasswalker only hits 1. Searching for what? And it is, okay, combat drugs, which on corporal enemies is just move points and move speed. It's better than the street faction one. That's mine. If I go to here, am I able to buff my entire team? Everyone but the Vanguard. That seems worth it enough to me. Let's go take that kill. If I go full auto, I'm more likely to print the action points. Let's do that. Well, I got the crit, which is what I wanted, which means I get recoup. You are not really going to be a true threat. I'm behind a bunch of cover. It's not going to matter. You can't leave. You might walk up to shoot somebody. We'll see what happens there. Bubbles has 1 shot. 1 opportunity. That's me getting AP back again. You might override lure with hearing gunfire. I gotta be a little bit careful about this one. Can leave him here for now, though. Probably should have gone for the brain AFK, sorry. Probably should have gone for the free reload on that. Probably a bit of a mistake on my part, but we're still mostly okay. Okay, I think you trigger these cameras. Who cares? You're gonna get away from that guy. It's fine. This box seems pretty grabbable by you. This camera... oh, won't see me even. Okay, cool. We're chilling. Not the most important box. K-Protocol seems kind of decent here, actually. I'm pretty tempted to just... basically just remove some tally. It's fine. And then if I'm somewhere like this, you're not going to see me. If I'm here, you might see me. I think here is that little bit safer. And because I can and nothing else is going on, I'll just hit blend. I'm undetectable until the end of a next turn. So even at baseline, I've got 2 full turns of this. This one and the next. I think we can let these guards move around. Yeah, you're following your own volition right now. Which makes sense. You got a lot of gunfire. That's going to overwrite lure. Which is maybe a bug. I don't know. Let you run. Oh, you're going to walk? It's even better for me. Okay, you might run now because of corpses. Yes. And you are not going to have a good time with that one. Okay, well, let's go take our free reload off the skill. I think for the rest of it, I want to actually just make a move on. I need to get out towards the exit here, so... if I run towards here, it's probably fine. This guy is not going to come this way, I don't think. I guess he could, maybe, but I think he will not. CK goes here, then out that way, I think. I think you're safe where you are. This guy's not going to be a threat. We are going to escalate. We're all going to be close enough for Glasswalker, though. Not enough guards have spawned to get all the kills we want until there's more escalations for reinforcements. Might not wait around for those, though. Putting you towards this box seems fine. We're all pretty heavily in Glasswalker range. It's fine. Might rewind you for coordinated charge. That will probably be useful. This box was grabbed. You're going to run, not walk. You're going to be seen by the camera no matter what, so it doesn't really matter what I do. If I'm here, I'm within Glasswalker range is what I care about. Tally from that, still not a big deal. No, I get that box. That's fine. Glasswalker hits 4. Reinforcements there are very skippable. My initiative is very, very high, thanks to Glasswalker as well. I think you simply walking out is fine. There's basically 2 boxes to grab, and we have all the tools we need to get to safety, so... let's just evac. Whole mission will take somewhere around 4 turns. let's at least go here, just so I'm like in a somewhat safer location. Just based on the fact that I don't know for sure where they're all going to run. But this one's mine. Not bad. Good set of blueprints overall. That is closer. But this is safer, and it's still only one turn away. So... actually, if I go to here... okay, yeah. Tiny has more overall AP than I do. I think I'm going to rewind you still. And the goal is going to be to still use Coordinated Charge on this turn right here. I want to use as few action points as possible, actually, before getting buffed so I can have more move speed for it. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm still... it doesn't matter because I know how many turns it's going to take me to get out anyway. So... I don't need to optimize all these pixels and all the action points and all the meters because it just doesn't actually matter. Looks like you're going to be the best one for this one, actually. Another big armor. I'm just going to go leave. There's really no way they catch us. Tiny can actually make it out. Oh, interesting. So Remake almost could have made it on this turn. If I had like Elysium drop something, I probably could have done so. Is Glasswalker going to be available? No. Do I need it? Also no. Okay, I'm just going to put you right there. It's fine. We'll leave you by yourself. I guess we'll leave Tiny around just to be extra safe, but we shouldn't need to. I'll just give some refract walls, and then the CK is always fine, I think. Here. No matter what, you're going to be okay, okay? Nobody can see you. See you, dude. Dang. Almost... well, I didn't get the hosts, but I almost cleared the entire map in 3 turns. If I had Tactical Surge, I'd for sure make it. Cool. So I ran this. I figured the mission's going to be relatively fast. I think the whole thing took me like 12 minutes. But the point was to run something, get some decent loot, and generate hype for the people who are going to give me shadow sights. We got hype on 2 people. Don't know which ones. We'll see later. Decent enough set of stuff. Yeah, single phase mission. Only 5 boxes, but, you know, felt decent. XP again was pretty good. People leveled up. Not bad. Alright, I will do a little bit of base stuff here, like starting this legwork and whatnot. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to skip this, because I don't need it. It doesn't matter to me at all. I will go do my class training. No max talents yet, but I will probably keep bumping Rewind. I like Rewind. It's very fun to use. Finally, +2 on the face means I can grab Coke Inspire value. It's going for that. +1 on the sniper. I forget what that was going to do for me. Oh, I have a new max talent, actually. Well, I'm really tempted to go into Iron Grip is the funny thing, but I might just do Marker Sights for crit chance here to get the chain started. And spending the +3 to get 25 crit here. This will get me to the part where I can just about get what I need. So my baseline crit chance here is 2% from stealth. Yeah, so I have 15 base crit chance. I get another 50 from Nest, so that puts me at 65. And I've got to find more elsewhere, but I can at least get another 25 from Marker Sights and go from there. I can try to also bump tech over time as well. I don't have crit chance on these, which is too bad, but also getting 1 kill per mission is completely free. Anyway, you're fine as you are, for the most part. And we're leaving you where you are until we decide what to do with you later on in time. So that's all good. Safety safe for no reason. And let's see. Who needs hype, if anything? Highest gear. You're at 70, you're at 50, you're at 70. Okay, so I would like to get the Sniper and or the Vanguard to run legwork. If I can boost them, that's good. Okay, let's try to locate the captured shareholder. Rhyme, Tiny, and Bubbles can all go. I think we'll send Tiny, who's going to gain more XP for this overall. Seems good enough to me. 7 days, not a big deal. I'm a free agent, only work for hire. You didn't operate like me at your side. Let's wait and see. Yeah, we could be like kind of rude to her. We could be like, yeah, we're kind of the goat. We're kind of the goat. Let's be clear. It's only going up. Yep, that's true. Legwork has 0 hours to go. Have to burn tokens on that one. No other legworks are in flight, so let's go boost twice. Could boost time down if we wanted to as well. I don't think I need to. I think this 7 days is fine. People are getting XP from missions. That's whatever. Kill 3. Bait some friends. Favors and influence. Execute 3 enemy captains. Can do. We've got a loot box hunt available. Probably going to have a proc-gen thing. Oh, this is, yeah, relatively new map. I've run it once before, but that said, we don't care about Bulldrake. I forgot that actually, I believe she cannot get the Free Streets Compact Armor power play because you have to be an armor seller to get it or have the Paranoid tag. So this might not quite line up. Oh, I also need to give Dance Hall. Yeah, we're at the point now where it's like, oh, I kind of want to stop recording because I'm just going to be doing like account selling and stuff, and I'm not going to write any more missions, and so none of it matters. One thing I will do really quickly is sell this to Dance Hall to put her in line so that she can power play, or she can limit break Jupiter decks and Rootmaker programs. But otherwise, I think we're going to stop here. There's no training to do. I'm going to try to play up the counter intel pod because all I really care about is generating favors right now. So I'm going to upgrade you. I'm going to play for the SimStream Detox and everything else as well, just because what else is there to do but make my mercs like gain more XP and be stronger, but I don't really need much of anything else here. I'm on max tasks right now. I could bump Command HQ to level 4 or 5, and that would give me, I think level 4, gives me 4 tasks. But can't do that right now, of course. Either way, though, that's going to do it for me. I know I've forgotten to use my crafted armor for like full auto damage and stuff. Also, I'm 0.1 to go. 0.01 to go for next power level, so we can get even more money into XP and potentially loot. But I think it's going to do it. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time for I'm not sure what. Maybe the Atrium Goodbye. But yeah, you'll see me with slightly more upgraded mercs next time. And I'll see you there. Bye-bye.